Greetings, this is the War Duck, and I'm here to talk to you about 8 things I wish I knew before I went into the Army. Before I get in that, I'll just give you a little bit of background. I entered the U.S. military in 1996. I went into the Army in combat arms. I was a 13 Fox, a forward observer. I obtained the rank of sergeant in 2 years. I took that sergeant rank and I was deployed to Bosnia, and I ETSed out of the military, out of the Army in 2000. I then went to college, got my bachelor's degree, and then got a government job where I currently work. Now, before I made this video, I asked about 32 different veterans that I know, and I kind of got 8 of the same answers over and over and over again. And so I figured I would take those 8 and do a little bit of video. One of those is even a retired 2-star general. Now, I'm going to do another video about things about when you're in, but this one is strictly 8 things that I wish I had known, or people had wished they had known before they went in. These aren't in any like definite order, but they kind of all tie in. We're just going to go ahead and number them off from 1 to 8. And here's number 1: is when you join the military, it's not all fun and games like the commercials and TVs. Sure, there's moments where you're out running around, you know, blowing stuff up or shooting your weapon or doing whatever it is you're doing, and sure, that's fun. But there's a lot of other stuff that goes along with the military. There's a lot of suck in the military and things that you don't want to do, you know, picking up cigarette butts or mowing the yard, or mowing the, you know, the yard for the commandant, or doing 12-mile road marches, or who knows what it is. But it's not all fun and games. A lot of it is, not all of it. The second part of that is soldiering is a 24/7 thing. When you join the military, you are a soldier 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The night before Christmas, the day of Christmas, midnight, 4 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. You are a soldier. So when I was at Fort Drum, 4 o'clock in the morning rolled around, there's a whole bunch of snow outside, they bang you on your door, you wake up, you go outside, and you shovel snow. That's not fun, but it is something that you're going to have to do if you're in one of those environments. Who knows what it is? I mean, but there's going to be things. Same with like you are with your buddies and you guys go out to a bar. Guess what? You're still a soldier. You're still representing the U.S. military or whatever it is, your branch. You go out there, you get drunk, you make a fool of yourself, you drink and drive, you get in a fight. That all falls on you. You're still a soldier. You just reflected poorly on everybody else. But the verse of that goes, you're out there and you see an accident and you help somebody. You know, that shows positive light on the government and the military and your service and you. But it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you're going to be expected to act like a soldier. All right, number 3. Understand that you are basically giving up your rights for everybody else. So you're giving up your freedom, you're giving up your rights for other people so they can have those freedoms and those rights. Because goes back to number 2, you're a soldier 24/7. You're going to be told when you can eat. You're going to be told if you can leave. You're going to be told when you can go to the bathroom. You're going to be told to do push-ups. You're going to be told to go pick up cigarette butts. Be told to wash the Humvee. You're going to be told to wash the tank. You're going to be told to clean your room. You're going to be told to stand guard. You're going to be told to do all these things, and that's not just, hey, it's 5 o'clock, I'm done for the day. That's not the way it's going to work. You are giving up all those rights to do whatever it is you want so other people can have those rights and you can fight for your country. Number 4, you're going to be expected to be a leader from day 1. The day that you show up and you start basic training, you're going to be expected to be a leader. Now, that doesn't necessarily just mean that you're going to be leading other soldiers. It starts with leading yourself and leading by example. And then it moves on from there. As you progress in rank, you're going to progress in responsibility. And some of those responsibilities may be helping a fellow soldier out. It may be counseling your soldiers on money, or counseling your soldiers on relationships, or a million different things that individual people have problems with. And when they're in the Army and you're a leader, they're going to come to you and ask you for help. You're going to be expected to help those soldiers in the proper way. And that may be referring them to a specialist or referring them to somebody that can help them out a little better than you can. But that's still going to be on your shoulders to help those people and to lead those people. Number 5, we're going to switch gears a little bit. The GI Bill. What is the GI Bill? What does it cover? When does the GI Bill expire? And when can I use it? Those are things that you want to research before, because those are things that I wish I had known before I went in, along with a lot of the other people that I talked to. A lot of people waited too long and didn't get a chance to use it. Some people didn't know they could use it when they could use it. And some people kind of waited because they thought they could use it for other things. So make sure you do your research. Look up what the GI Bill is. Look what your benefit's going to be, and make sure that you get it right. Number 6. So I was in the U.S. Army, so that's the only thing that I can talk about on this one. But a lot of people were asking about, not asked, but saying when they wish they had realized more about what basic training was going to be like. For me, Army basic training 20 years ago, I'm sure it maybe has changed, but there's going to be a lot of things that are very, very much the same. For me, it felt like a giant sporting event. A lot of exercise, a lot of running around, a lot of expected to do anything. The first few weeks are much more in depth with your drill instructor, going to be yelling at you, telling you what to do, telling you when to do it, and all that other stuff. And as you progress in basic, it's going to get lighter and lighter. You're going to have like the obstacle courses, and you're going to have marching exercises, and you're going to have all these other things that you'll be doing. And then you're going to have to go to classes, and you're going to be dog tired. And you just want to close your eyes and go to sleep. But they're going to be watching for that. And that's just part of the discipline aspect of being able to stay awake. If that means standing up there and jumping up and down or smacking yourself around, do whatever it is you have to do to stay awake, because that's what they're expecting you to do. And they're expecting you to learn. And they're expecting you to retain all that. And then you're going to go out and you're going to do more exercise. And then you're going to start learning to be a soldier. And then you're going to do, the road marches, and then you're going to go and you're going to do rifle qualifications or weapons training and those kind of things. But that's more toward the end, once things start getting better, once you kind of have the basic attitude of being in the military, when you can march correctly, salute correctly, stand at ease, stand at attention, know all your commands. Then it starts getting funner. You start getting weapons, road marches, field exercises, and things like that. Like I said, for me, Army basic training, that's kind of what it was like for me. It's going to be different for everybody else. It's going to be different now if you went in now. But make sure you ask somebody what it was like if they most recently went in. Go out, talk to the recruiters, ask them to put you in touch with somebody that just got through it, and then ask them what it was like. Do your research before you go in. All right, number 7. Oh man, this one's a doozy. So when you go in, you're going to change. You're going to learn a lot, and you're going to become a different person. And what happens is you will never, ever, ever again be the same person as before you were in the military. And your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, you are not going to be the same person then. They may never understand you again. Never. They may come close, but they're never going to understand you to the full extent. They'll never know what actually you went through internally. I mean, you can tell them that you did this and you did that, but what happens to you internally, those internal changes, the internal discipline, that internal fortitude, that internal belief of right and wrong, and honor and loyalty and brotherhood, those things that can't really be explained into words, that are just experiences and bond you to your brothers and sisters in the military, those things they're never going to understand. And when you are on vacation, or you get out, or they come and visit you, it's going to be different. It's just not going to be the same. It might be awkward. It might not be, but just know you will be forever changed. You will never be the same. And whether they understand you or not, you will be better for it. But it's going to be different. And the last thing is, this was universal with everybody that I talked to. And that is, getting out is hard. Getting out is hard. I'm going to say that one more time. Getting out is hard. If you are a person that doesn't know if you're going to be a lifer or not, and you choose to just go in for a couple of years, or you think that's what you're going to do, even then, getting out is hard. The transition from military disciplined life to civilian whatever life is very, very hard. I myself got out. I went to school, and even going to school was very hard because I was a little bit older than everybody else. They were all 18 to 22. Here I was 22, 24 years old. Been deployed, was a sergeant, had my own squad, been in the combat zone. Like, all of a sudden now you're at college with these young kids, and you got group work, or you got this and that, and they're like, oh man, I got so drunk last night, I didn't even get this project done, blah blah blah. And here you were, you're going to college for a purpose. You got all your stuff done, and you're disciplined because of the military. You're getting the stuff done that you knew you had to get done, and you're soaking it in, and you're learning it because you want to get everything out of the college experience that you can get. And then you got this 19-year-old kid that just doesn't get life yet because he didn't have those experiences. And it's a very trying time. It was for me. It was a very trying time to try to put up with that kind of stuff. You're going to find the same thing if you try to get right out and you get a job. Civilian world, that job area, it's very difficult. It's part of the reason that I chose to go into the government, because at least at some aspects, some of the people you work for are likely veterans, and you can still get that frame of reference when you're doing a job together, and it's not just so, for a lack of a better term, wishy-washy. No. All right, so those are my 8 things. Please leave a comment if you have questions or you want to talk about it. I have Discord. I'm actually a game streamer, so you can find me and stream or whatever. But those are the 8 things that we wish you knew. I'll go over them just one more time. It's not all fun and games. Soldiering is 24 hours a day. Understand that you're giving up your rights. You're expected to be a leader from day one. The GI Bill, what army-based training is like. Number 7, you'll never be the same. And 8, the final one, that it's getting out is hard. I hope these make sense to you. I hope they help you out. I hope they give you a sense of what to ask people. This isn't a catch-all, but take these things and go ask some other people what they think, especially if you find veterans. Ask them these 8 things and see what they say, because this is kind of universal what I got from everybody else. Now, I'm going to do another video later about things I wish I knew before I got out when I was still in. So look for that one, and much love all, and I will catch you all later. War Duck out.